Oh, hang on, that's real cool, man. That's funny as. Whoa, careful, man. It looks like he's gonna crash. Bro, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen. By the way, shout out to Braxton for making this for me. This is so cool. Don't you reckon that's so cool? It's a dinosaur, and he made it with these pipe cleaners. I reckon that's so cool. He just sits up there normally, but I'll put him down here just for the video, so you can actually watch and see what's happening. That's so cool. Odin. That's the kid's name. He's the one that broke my brakes today. Look. Can you see that? It's lost the whole little brake pad. It's meant to be just right there. Can't exactly blame him. Well, kind of can. I mean, look at that. But it's a very, very small little piece. It would be very hard to find. Lucky it's not too bad, really. I think it still drives a bit straight. Doesn't look too bad on the whole. So, the problem I've got is that this scooter is so old and it's so rare, you can't actually buy brake pads for it anymore. So, I'm pretty much going to have to take that off and put an aftermarket brake caliper on it. That's the only way I can fix it now, because I've looked around for these brake pads and you just can't find them. They don't sell them, and to try and make one is going to be really hard because they're actually held in with magnets. That's the only way it sticks in there, is with magnets. See how it sort of hugs on that thing, because it's held in with magnets. And it's not, that's the only thing, it's held in with magnets. And if there was two on there, there wouldn't be any way that it would fall off. Somehow Odin's found a way. So, Odin, shout out to you, man. Hey, you wanted a shout out. There's a shout out for Odin. Good work, man. But I'm going to have to upgrade this now, and then I've got an aftermarket caliper already. It's just I've got to make up a proper bracket for it, because it won't fit on there, obviously. It's got no mounting holes. So, in the meantime, what I thought is that I might fix the switch. See the switch on the brake? It's meant to be the brake switch, and it's all rusted and tight, so I'm going to try and get those screws off. And what I was thinking is I've got a couple of relays down in here. There's one down here and one down there. Now those relays are hefty enough they can actually handle the full amps of the motor. So that way when I pull the brake, it'll cut out the controller and send the motor to the coil, and hopefully it'll work as a brake, like a regenerative braking, but not regenerating into a battery. So that's the idea I've got. So it might just be the very last that you ever get to see of the original brake on this particular scooter, because simply can't fix it. Alright, so oh yeah, standard enough looking part, isn't it? Pretty sure I can rig something up. So I found this cable here. It's got two wires and it's also shielded, I think. I'm actually a qualified sound engineer, so this is how I learned how to do all the soldering when I studied at Polytech. Didn't end up doing that for a job though. See that shield? It's meant to stop the interference, and it's also got this too, which I think it gives a bit more strength to it if you're going to pull tension on the cable. We're going to be using that, so just cut that off. It's just some kind of foil. NZ snips, these are the originals too. New Zealand Tullen, made in New Zealand. Hey, I like the collectible stuff. Now if you're watching this and you're seeing how I'm doing this with my thumb, I'm not pressing my thumb into the blade. Okay, I'm actually probably teaching you a really bad trick. But see how if you go like this and then you press against it, you've got the wire in between the blade. So all you've got to do is be real careful, like don't cut yourself, don't even use a sharp knife. But if you do that all the way around, like that, and it just pops off. And you can see now I've got two, focusing, come on. You can see now it's got two little bits of wire there poking out, so you can solder onto that. By the way, shout out to Braxton for making this for me. This is so cool. Don't you reckon that's so cool? It's a dinosaur, and he made it with these pipe cleaners. I reckon that's so cool. He just sits up there normally, but I put him down here just for the video, so you can actually watch and see what's happening. That's so cool. When I was in England, I thought I'd be able to just go and buy one of these because it looks like the sort of thing that's made in England, right? But you know what? I couldn't find anything in England that was like this. The closest things I could find was just the $2 shop things that were just... I'm hanging on to this one. This one is... it's the sort of thing that you just really want to look after, and even though it's a little bit sloppy and it's old-fashioned, and but I like it like that. I think it's got character. Oh! Normally open. That's a cool switch. Okay. So that means that I can send power from the battery through the red into here, and this will stop the power from flowing. As soon as I pull on the handle, it'll go like this, and it'll allow the power to flow back out through the black, and I can send that to the relay. And the relay is basically just a way of cutting off the main power to the motor. This is the fun stuff. Yeah, this is the fun stuff. The electronic circuit diagrams are not so fun because they take a lot of thinking, a lot of brain power, and it's easy to make a mistake and blow stuff up. So it's fun soldering. Soldering is very, very satisfying. Who doesn't like soldering? Notice how I'm holding my breath? They all make a big fuss about those fumes. Not good for you, apparently. You've never seen this stuff before. This is so cool. This stuff, we call it heat shrink, and what it is plastic tube. Comes in all different sizes and different colours, and you just slip it over the wire like that, and then what happens is that when you hold a lighter on it like this, when you heat it up, it shrinks. And that's what we use for insulation, for insulating the wires. So I'm just going to cut off a little bit insulate over the top where I solder this onto that. I thought that might happen. The heat's gone up through the wire and it shrunk the heat shrink onto the cable before I could slip it down. Anyway, that side's okay. This side. Focus. Come on. Like that. You can see it's slipped over the top. You get a wee bit of heat like this and it just shrinks it on like that. See? Now test it. It works. It's all good. How are we going to fix this, Braxton? But I got you a present, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I know you don't have a scooter, and the other day they took the scooter off you.
Oh, thank you.
Do you remember? Yeah, man, so I got that for you.
Oh, thank you.
It's pretty cool, eh?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you like it.
I love it.
Yeah?
Ooh.
Sweet, man. Let's show us some tricks. Yeah, cool.
Yep.
Oh, he's real happy. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, it's dragon.
Yeah, man.
This is amazing. I love it.
I'm glad you're happy, man. That's sweet. It was only $10, but you know, that's a real genuine smile. It's just so easy to make people happy sometimes. It'll be good as new. This is what they call Kiwi Ingenuity. Ingenuity because it's ingenious. And that rhymes with jeans. How cool is that? My idea is that by using this 2-part epoxy glue, so you've got part A and part B, and when you mix it together it sets rock hard. And that's basically what they do with fiberglass. Fiberglass is actually 2-part epoxy. So pretty much what I want to do is I want to fiberglass this. And I was thinking if I fiberglass on the inside and on the outside, that's going to give me the strongest bond. So it's going to be a bit tricky, maybe a little bit messy. Just got to try and do it, because that's the best way, really. This stuff is equal parts. Equal parts. Actually, there's more of that one than that one. Now I see more. Put it on the inside here. See what I'm doing? Don't you think that's ingenious? Get it? Ingenious. I'm a genius and I'm using my genes. connection there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that very clearly, but you can kind of, you can't see it at all. Oh yep, there you go. See, you can still see through it. It's got a wee bit of dampening effect in there now, but that's pretty good like that. See how resourceful I am. It's one of the original bolts off my trailer. Quite happy with that. Quite happy with that. Oh, that looks beautiful. Alrighty. There. Just to hold it overnight. Doesn't have to be all night until it sets, and then I can put a fiberglass around the outside. When I do the outside fiberglass, I really want to get some silver fabric. I went shopping. Fiberglass and some more glue. Exact same glue. Thought it would be a nice colour to sort of blend in with the original silver, so that's why I grabbed that. Going to be strong, probably stronger than the original. Pretty cool. There you go, Braxton. No worries, man. So today's mission, I've got to put this through what we made yesterday. Here's one relay there and the other relay here, and that one's already hooked up. You can see that it's hooked up to the system here where I can actually put an extra battery in series, and that way it increases the voltage if I plug a battery into there. So I don't really want to touch that, but this one here, that relay there is actually not hooked up and doing anything at the moment, so I could basically, or is it the other way around? Oh no, that's the relay that's doing that. So what's that relay hooked up to? No, one of these. I'm going to have to figure this out. I might have to do this after work. because yeah. Oh no, I can do it now. All this time I thought this diode had burned out because it suddenly stopped working, but what I can see is that actually the pin's not even connected, so that's why it's not working. Alright. No explosions, please. That is a solenoid. Whoa, 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 whoa! Did you see that? Whoa. Whoa, that is a break from Nam. Shout out to my old mate Daniel. Hey, the break from Nam. That's from you, mate. You know that, right? See what happens now. A brake. With the brake. I know what I did wrong. That's why it's not working. Dumb, silly Billy. It stops. Whoa! I think I'm going to have to adjust that engine mount. I can see the motor going boof boof like this. I don't think that's going to be good for the motor, for the mounts. Well, it's definitely working, but whether it's effective or not, I don't know yet till I take it for a test run. I don't really feel like doing in the rain, and it's raining and pouring. So all I'm going to do is tape it back up and put it back together. Have to take it to work in the morning and try it out on the way to work. Hopefully it's okay. I'll fix that air horn tonight too. Ah! Toot toot, we're up now. It looks like a Harley, man. He's riding it like a Harley.
So it's my turn now?
Yeah. Oh, hang on, that's real cool, man. That's funny as. Whoa, careful, man. It looks like he's gonna crash. Bro, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
He's riding it like a Harley. I'm scared.
I think he's gonna crash though. Ah! Do that again, I want to see it. I want it to toot when he comes back. It's like a Harley.
How much would it cost you to put truck horns on our electric scooter? How much would it cost?
So, like that.
I love it.
Yeah? Yeah, sweet man. Cool man. Yeah, show us some tricks. Yeah, cool.
Yep. I was just escape park, definitely win this.
Yeah? You happy or much?